Your final poet tonight. Hold on. Shit. Can't remember if it's Angel or Angela. Angel, okay. See, I didn't want to fuck that up. So please give a huge round of applause to Angel Walker.
Right now, Brett would go like, Skittles, hey! Well, I want to let you know that I'm going to tell you, when I met Brett, I was face painting. And before I even saw her, I heard her voice. I had my back turned, and I was doing this little kid, and I was face painting his face. And I heard her poetry was just so, pure and just so honest and so cut. It was nothing I've ever heard in my life, and it just made me pause right where I was, and I was just stunned, and I just turned around, and when I turned around, I seen this just ball of bright light, and she was just, and then she starts telling me her story in her poetic beauty, and just was flowing, and I was so enraptured by her words, and just was like, my breath was just taken away by her spirit. She was so pure, and just, there is nothing on this earth. It is as if, and it is, God's very special footprint on this earth in all of our hearts, our souls, and our minds, just transcending, just there. And we're like, wow. It was so devastating to the point we were just so stunned. When I heard it, the news, I said, nah, can't be. And when I got on the internet and I seen Yellow Cab Tavern, and I seen this man with a hat talking about birds of all things. And he starts talking about Brett, someone that came up to me, just like all of you, like, ha, 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 la, 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 and encouraged me in my stuff when I didn't feel like I was adequate in my gift and my talent and the thing that I did. She walked over to me and she said, girl, you are brilliant. Don't you ever second guess yourself in what you do. You are awesome. Can you please do me? And I said, for real? She said, yes. I couldn't print it out because something happened to my printer. You know, it's always the enemy trying to put a snafu. But I was trying to get you guys T-shirts with Brett's face painting that she did. She let me face paint her whole arm, a sleeve. And I didn't know boo about her. I just met her twice in my life. Both at Kat's Poe and Kat's Poetic Translations open mic. And the other one at my cousin Vernisha and Rick Saxton's open mic. Rick Saxton's open mic, that's where I didn't even see her at all. I just heard her voice. It was so crowded, and we left. But I was like, who is that poet? Who is that poet? I wanted to meet her instantly. I wanted to. And when the second time we was at Poe's Translation, and I was face painting, and she came to my booth and took my cards, and she was my number one supporter, my first tattoo face painting model. Oh my God. She just stole my heart. She stole my heart. So I wrote this little ditty, and I want to sing it and do a poem for you. How How can I tell you how much I really care? 'Cause my life already showed you the words. How can I tell you how much I really care? 'Cause my life already showed you the words. See, the words said, I couldn't see her, but I heard her. And then before I heard her, I saw her. And she was right there. And you know, she'd be chilling in the back. She had plain street clothes with her red bandana and her red jumpsuit. And she was just chilling back there. But if you don't know who she is, where have you been? I seen her. She was so bright, she came in like the bright sunshine sunlight. Oh my gosh. She walked straight up to me and I was enraptured by her love. It was amazing. It gave me palpitations. She held my hand, she embraced me, and she told me I can. And you will walk in your craft. You will do that thing that you do, that you have been gifted with. You will speak, you will sing, and you will dance, and you will be you, unapologetically divine. Divine. Because you were here for such as this, for this time. Stop wasting it. Wake up. Can you see me? This is what she said to me in her poem. She said, can you see me? I heard her before I saw her. I heard her. And yes, Brett, I hear you. I see you. You're here. You're there. You're everywhere. You're in my heart. You're in me. She's in you. Oh, yes, Brett, we love you, and you loved us with an unapologetic love like no other. It was exactly what we needed when she came to each one of you every moment, at that time. It could have been in a store, in a room, on the floor. It could be here or there. It's anywhere. She was in our hearts to stay. She was unapologetic divine. Her smile was bright as the big sunshine. And no matter how cruel life is, she got back up the next day and she said, she'll do it all over again. Yes, she did that. She was a whole vibe. She's so dope. Oh, yes, she is inside of me and inside of you. She's clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Yes, I seen her break down. When she came to me, I couldn't believe it. Kat was there that day. It was the three of us. We have pictures. It was cool. I couldn't believe it. We were there and we surrounded the one that always lifted us up. It was that time. You know, she was holding it up. You know, she had all those burdens that she was bearing, but she was carrying them unapologetically divine. She was a poet, and she was for such a time. I thank you, Lord, for the time that she spent in our presence. She enraptured me. She enraptured you. She took her love, and it was a cold, wonderful day where she enwrapped our hearts with love, and the drink of water that we needed refreshed our souls. It renewed our minds and our hearts of what true love is truly supposed to be, helping us. Yes, Brett, I hear you laughing right now, laughing right there in the back. Because we too need to do self-care, because I hear you and I love you and I see you because you see me. These are my last words. My last words is self-care.